Well, they grew up in a traditional Italian family where food played an important role, and now the Alberti twins are back in the Your Morning Kitchen to share a few of their favorite recipes. John and Tony Alberti, welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you guys. Okay, it already smells amazing in here. So what is... You're adding to the aroma. That's great. So what do we have here first? What is this dip?
Well, this is from our debut cookbook, Twintasco, and our book will talk about like a journey through a traditional Italian meal, and we love to play around with recipes as well, so we call them Twintasco twists. So we like to mess around with food and put our creative touch on them as well.
Yeah, and there's lots about us in the book, our family, our Italian heritage, and most importantly, lots of pictures of us. So it's a winner all round.
Amazing.
So our first up, we're making our piccoli cucine with a bella broad bean dip.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is basically a pasta fritta. We call it piccoli cucine which means Italian cushions, little Italian cushions.
That's exactly
Italian.
what they look like.
Yeah,
Because when
do.
you fry them, they puff up like little cushions.
Yeah, and to make the pasta fritta, it's just a basic bread dough, okay? So once you let that prove for a couple of hours, you just want to roll it out really thin, cut them up into little squares, and then you fry them for a couple of minutes, and then you end up with this then.
Amazing.
Okay, nice and
Okay.
easy.
So when the dough's proved, you want to roll it out onto a well-floured work surface, and then you want to cut it into little squares, and then you're good to go for frying.
Yeah.
And it's a nice alternative to crackers or something like that, right?
They're
Something
very light
different.
and fluffy. They're really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and in Tuscany, you have these on the antipasti a lot, so there's lots of all on the menus, there's always on the time list.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great little
So
starters.
for the bella broad bean dip, we're going to use broad beans, okay? So this is great to get the kids involved as well. All you do is just boil them for 5 minutes, and then you just pop them out of the shells.
Oh, I love this.
and then
I've
you just
never
pop
seen them
out.
in the shell before.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That. Okay.
You use it like this, and then once you've got that, you just pour everything into a food
Okay.
processor, nice and easy. It's a
I'm gonna
quick.
help you out here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got the salt and a bit
And
of
just a
pepper.
pinch?
Salt, yeah,
Okay.
pinch of salt, yes.
Okay.
Some mint.
Pepper.
Ooh, mint.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll make it nice and
Yeah,
refreshing.
exactly.
It is
Okay.
really refreshing.
Pecorino Romano cheese.
Yes.
This is made from sheep's
All
milk.
the cheese.
So
Yes.
put that in, and then a bit of
it in.
lemon juice and some olive oil. And then you just want to
Great.
pulse that for a few minutes, just until you get like a nice coarse
Yeah, just
paste.
until it comes together, and then you're good for the dip then.
And then you can just dip in that. You can use all your different vegetables if
Great.
you want to use instead.
Yeah, I want to try a little
try
bit of this.
some.
Okay, sorry, sneak by you
So it's
here.
bright and refreshing and tangy. It's got a little bit of a kick to it as well.
Okay, and then a little bit of extra olive oil on top.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of
Always
salt
finish
as
it with
well.
olive oil, yeah.
Really nice and refreshing.
Oh, it's so good. Really refreshing. It'd be perfect for like a backyard barbecue.
Yes, exactly. Nice and fresh. And then next up, we've got our romantic ricotta balls.
Okay.
So this is really quick and easy to make. They're a hot, sexy dessert that melts in your mouth and really quick.
Great.
So to start, you just want to mix your ricotta and eggs together first. Once you started mixing that together, you can add in your vanilla paste,
Okay.
some baking powder, pinch of sugar and salt, and then some cinnamon and the flour to finish.
Yeah, you just want to mix this together so it's all combined and comes together nicely. You want it nice and silky and smooth, just like us. And then you want to...
Oh, so it turns almost like
Yeah,
doughy,
so
I
like a bit
guess.
like a
yeah.
dough.
Okay.
And then once you've got it to a nice consistency, you just have to whisk it a bit.
Give it a good whisk. Got to put a lot of effort into it.
And this would be a bit more of a like a dessert?
Yeah,
or-
dessert type things.
It's like a serving dessert. It's perfect for the family. All the kids will love them, and you can all get involved, really.
Is this something you would serve with ice cream or
Yeah,
just
you
on
could
its own?
do, yeah.
Side of ice cream, yeah, definitely.
And then all you want to do is just little rounded teaspoons into the oil. And then you
wanna
just
cook
fry them
for
for
about
around
a minute, yeah.
on each side until they go golden. They'll puff up nice and soft. And you can serve this with like, ice cream, Nutella, chocolate, whatever you want really.
Yes.
And
I
then
think-
once you've
yeah.
finished, you start piling them up.
Yeah, so you want your tower of Italian balls. You really ideally want to stack them up really onto like a tower. Then you just want to finish with a dusting of powdered sugar.
All over the top.
So pretty too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all say like the key to Italian food is simplicity. You want to use seasonal ingredients, fresh ingredients, and you get the best meals then, really.
I like that this is one of the messages in your cookbook. You don't have to be a chef.
Exactly. We always say that, you don't have to be a trained chef to cook great food for everyone at home, for your family. The best cooks are some of the home cooks, around the world. And it's all about cooking with love and passion.
Yeah,
and then,
like with the family, we want to cook together, eat together at the table, cook together. It's all about family and food for us.
Yeah.
It really is.
And this is all really inspired by your childhood.
yes, exactly. We learned coming from an Italian family, growing up, watching our nonna cook, and that's how we learned to cook, and our passion and love for food was born, really. And then...
Oh, sorry.
go on.
Yeah, I always find, I just want to ask about your cooking style because
Yeah.
I find, like when I'm cooking in the kitchen with my fiance, one of us always has to be in charge. So who's in charge?
We kind of split it because
Do
we're
you?
both equally amazing at cooking. So like, we kind of split
We're
it.
very competitive as
diplomatic.
well, though. as
Uh-huh,
well. So
right.
we like to fight in the kitchen, but we like to control the kitchen as well.
Okay, cool. Okay,
And
yes,
yeah,
you have one final
Yes, we
item.
have our Alberti's Nutcracker.
Okay, I'm gonna
Everyone
try
loves
this.
our
Can I speak between you?
Italian nuts.
Yes.
So they're famous. That's what we're famous for. They're really chewy and sticky, so watch your teeth.
Yeah.
And you can use any type of nuts, really. We've used almond there, but there's lots of different types. You can use a mixture if you want as well.
Oh, that's so good.
It's
So
kind of like a sweet dessert, and all the kids love them. But
Yeah.
like we said, watch your teeth because they're quite crunchy.
they're really good. So how do you make this?
Just reduce it down, so some sugar into a pan, reduce it down, add the nuts whatever times you want, mix it together, and then you just want to let it cool on some parchment paper, and then you're good to go.
Well, it's really
And break
simple
it up and snap it up. Really
and
quick
delicious.
and easy.
Do you guys want to join me in one?
No,
yeah,
I
I've
want
got it.
lost my teeth.
It's so sticky. But like we were saying, I cookbook, these recipes are on our cookbook.
Yeah.
They're really accessible for people to use,
Yeah.
or to get the ingredients, because we want them to be able to get the ingredients from the supermarkets and cook these meals at home, and this is all accessible for them.
And that's what we want to get all the family cooking together and eating at the dining table, and that's what we're all about. We grew up like that, and that's what we want to promote now as well.
Yeah. We're very traditional.
Yeah, I like that. Simple, delicious,
Yes.
and family friendly.
Exactly.
Thank you both so much for
Thank you.
being here.
Thank you.
These recipes, of course, can all be found in the new cookbook, Twintastico, and on our website at yourmorning.ca.